students, today's topic is sexual reproduction. So we are talking about sexual reproduction in human beings. You know that human beings show sexual dimorphism. There are two sexes, male and female. And here we are going to discuss the structural components, all the parts of the male reproductive system as well as female reproductive system in case of human beings. When we talk about male reproductive system, students, it consists of primary sex organ, that is testes. A pair of testes is the primary sex organ in case of human male. Now, inside the testes, there are numerous millions of seminiferous tubules. In these seminiferous tubules, spermatogenesis, that is the production of sperms, is taking place. And the space in between the seminiferous tubules is filled with another type of cells called Leydig cells. Now Leydig cells, their function is to produce male hormone, that is testosterone. So why are the testes considered the primary sex organs or primary parts of male reproductive system? It is because of this reason that the male gamete is being produced here. Okay. Now, there is a pair of testes which is outside the abdominal cavity of a male, and it is enclosed in a pouch or bag-like structure called scrotum. Now, why are testes present in scrotum? Testes are present inside the scrotum in the pouch called scrotum outside the abdominal cavity, so that the production of sperms which is taking place at a temperature 2 to 3 degrees Celsius less than the body temperature. That is essential for the quality of sperms. So, scrotum, inside the scrotum, testes, inside the testes, seminiferous tubules, inside the seminiferous tubules, spermatogenesis takes place. The sperms produced are stored here in the cap-like structure on the testes called epididymis. Is this clear? So, testes, primary male sex organ, its function is spermatogenesis, production of sperm. This is exocrine function. Exocrine means the ducts are there to release the sperm. But this testosterone production, here the testis is behaving like an endocrine gland and there are no ducts which carry the testosterone. Okay. So, testes have a dual function. Number one, it acts as the site of production of male gametes. Number two, it also behaves like an endocrine gland and produces testosterone, male sex hormone, which is responsible for secondary sexual characters in the human male. Now, okay, we are done with primary sex organ, right? Primary part. Now, what about the secondary part, like the penis? Now, the secondary part is also very, very essential because without penis, the sperms cannot be introduced into the female genital tract. So, the sperms which are produced in the testes, stored in the epididymis, are taken by this tube, which is called vas deferens, and plural is vasa differentia. Now you can see this is ascending upwards, this tube ascending here, and it reaches here and it receives the duct from urinary bladder. Okay. So vas deferentia having sperms, then it can also get urine from here, from the bladder. Then there are 3 glands which are associated with male reproductive system. Number 1 prostate, number 2 seminal vesicles, and number 3 Cowper's gland. Now why? What is their need? The need is this, that the prostate gland makes the medium alkaline. In the vagina, the medium is acidic, the sperms can't survive, so the secretion of prostate helps in the survival. Then the seminal vesicle secretion helps as a medium for transport, makes the sperms more mobile, easy to move. And then Cowper's gland, their function is to maintain the pH, right, and to help in lubrication. They provide lubricant. So pH is maintained by prostate. Then seminal vesicle provide material, this mobility of sperms increases the mobility, and Cowper's gland secretion help as a lubricant. So secretions of these glands, I repeat, secretions of prostate, seminal vesicle, Cowper's gland and the sperms together constitute semen. So what is semen? Semen is composed of sperms, secretions of prostate, seminal vesicle and Cowper's gland. Right? Now, we come to the muscular part called penis. This tube is urethra, and urethra is a common passage for urine as well as for semen, but it can perform only one function at one time. If urine is being passed, ejaculation can't take place, and if during sexual act ejaculation has to take place, urine can't be passed. So that is the function of urethra. Now penis, and you can see this shaded portion. This is to show that this penis is having a very rich supply of blood. So rich supply of blood when there is sexual act. So the supply of blood increases to the penis and helps in erection. And an erect penis is helpful in penetrating the female genital tract and deposit the semen there, and hence the sexual act can be completed, because the main motive of sexual act in human beings or in any other animal is the production of babies. Okay, so I hope the male reproductive system, its parts are very clear to you. Okay, so that is all. Now here I would like to tell you one thing, that before the birth of the male baby, the testes are in the abdominal cavity. Then before the birth, there is a passage called inguinal canal. So through that inguinal canal, the testes descend and reach into the scrotum, right? So that is all. The next video I will be posting on female reproductive system. Thank you. I hope you understood.